Hey Talking Fam, and welcome to another Talking Sports video. And today we will be doing, of course, four more players who are coming back from injury this NFL season. And today we'll be doing the wide receiver part, which will be DeAndre Hopkins, Michael Thomas, and JuJu SmithSchuster, as well as Robert Woods. So those are the four main wide receivers coming back from injury this season. So we'll be taking a look at each of them and all of that. Then my next one will be the offensive lineman. So let's go ahead and get into it. Please like and subscribe down below, and let's go and get into today's video. Kyler Murray, we have him to start off with, and he is one of the best wide receivers in the league. And he was traded during the 2020 offseason from the Texans to the Cardinals, where in the 2020 season, he ended up with 115 catches, 1,407 yards, and 6 touchdowns. So that is good. He also had a Hail Mary touchdown as well there. Okay, so to start off the season, though, he ended up with a hamstring injury in Week 8, where he ended up missing 3 games. But in Weeks 1 through 8, he had 37 catches, 486 yards, and 7 touchdowns just in the first 8 weeks. He had 6 in 15 and 16 games last year. And then he came back for week 13 through 14, where he just got 7 catches, 86 yards, and 1 touchdown, where then he ended up suffering a torn MCL in week 14, and that's unfortunate. That's just so unfortunate that he was injured twice last year. He missed about 7 games last year, and he's going to miss at least 6 games this season due to a suspension because he got caught using PEDs or something like that. But he's not injured anymore, so we have that. But I just don't. He says he's innocent. He doesn't know how the drugs got in him, but we'll have to see what's going on there. All right, next wide receiver up, we have JuJu SmithSchuster. JuJu SmithSchuster was traded this offseason from the Steelers to the Chiefs. We do have in 2021, he had 308 catches, 3,726 yards, and 26 touchdowns entering 2021 in his career. And then in weeks 1 through 5, he had 15 catches for 129 yards, no touchdowns. He ended up suffering an injury in week 5 that kept him out of his season, ending his 2021 season. And then, of course, he went to the Chiefs in the offseason. So that is JuJu SmithSchuster. Alright, next up we have Michael Thomas, who the last 2 seasons has been seen in trouble with his injuries, and he missed most of Drew Brees' last season in the NFL. As in week 1, he did suffer a high ankle sprain where he was out for a few games, and then he came back, and then he suffered a thigh hamstring sprain, and he missed weeks 14 through 17 of the 2020 season, and he missed the entire 2021 season with the injury. In 2020, he ended up with 40 catches for 438 yards and no touchdowns. And Michael Thomas, he needs to show more. He needs to show a little bit more effort and try not to get injured more, so he can show the league what he has. Because the league right now thinks that he is so injury prone that he should not be. He's not good and everything. So he is a good wide receiver. We just have to wait and see. Alright, and last but not least, we have Robert Woods. He played for the Bills in 2013 through 2016, where he had 203 catches, 2,451 yards, and 12 touchdowns. And since then, in about the same as that same seasons, 2017 to 2020, he's had 367 catches, 4,625 yards, and 23 touchdowns with the Rams. I mean, he is a very good wide receiver, and total in his career so far, he has 570 catches, 7,077 yards, 35 touchdowns, and 507 rush yards. And Robert Woods is a very good wide receiver for the Rams, but they did give him away to the Titans. He will be one of the wide receivers replacing A.J. Brown there on the Titans as a wide receiver, and then Julio Jones, who left after his one season in Tennessee. So he did suffer a torn ACL in practice in November. He did play some last season, but he went to Tennessee after the season. So Robert Woods is not a Ram anymore. So that is today's video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe down below, and peace.